I wish all of the First Lady and their daughters. This is a time of great challenges for America, and I pray that the President will be successful in guiding our nation. I want to thank Paul Ryan for all that he has done for our campaign. And for our country. Besides my wife, Ann, Paul is the best choice I've ever made. And I trust that his intellect and his hard work and his commitment to principle will continue to contribute to the good of our nation. I also want to thank Ann, the love of my life. She would have been a wonderful First Lady. She has been that and more to me and to our family and to the many people that she has touched with her compassion and her care. I thank my sons for their tireless work in behalf of the campaign, and thank their wives and children for taking up the slack as their husbands and dads have spent so many weeks away from home. I want to thank Matt Rhodes and the dedicated campaign team he led. They have made an extraordinary effort, not just for me, but also for the country that we love. And to you here tonight, and to the team across the country, the volunteers, the fundraisers, the donors, the surrogates, I don't believe that there's ever been an effort in our party that can compare with what you have done over these past years. Thank you so very much. Thanks for all the hours of work, for the calls, for the speeches and appearances, for the resources, and for the prayers. You gave deeply from yourselves and performed magnificently. And you inspired us and you humbled us. You've been the very best we could have imagined. The nation, as you know, is at a critical point. At a time like this, we can't risk partisan bickering and political posturing. Our leaders have to reach across the aisle to do the people's work. And we citizens also have to rise to the occasion. We look to our teachers and professors. We count on you not just to teach, but to inspire our children with a passion for learning and discovery. We look to our pastors and priests and rabbis and counselors of all kinds to testify of the enduring principles upon which our society is built: honesty, charity, integrity, and family. We look to our parents. From the final analysis, everything depends on the success of our homes. We look to job creators of all kinds. We're counting on you to invest, to hire, to step forward. And we look to Democrats and Republicans in government at all levels to put the people before the politics. I believe in America. I believe in the people of America. Because I'm concerned about America. This election is over.
That's right. No,
but
he
our
did.
principles endure. I believe that the principles upon which this nation was founded are the only sure guide to a resurgent economy and to renewed greatness. Like so many of you, Paul and I have left everything on the field. We have given our all to this campaign. I so wish that I had been able to fulfill your hopes to lead the country in a different direction, but the nation chose another leader, and so Ann and I join with you to earnestly pray for him and for this great nation. Thank you, and God bless America. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
At 1 a.m. Eastern Time, a short speech from former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney conceding the presidential election to Barack Obama. He's joined on stage there by his wife, Ann Romney, by his running mate, Paul Ryan, and by Paul Ryan's wife. They flew in time to be there for this concession speech. It was short, it was to the point, it was direct, and full of thanks.
It was wonderful. I thought it was done. It was the best thing he's done in the campaign. He did it just right. He said the election's over. It was a key line. He said he had picked the right VP. He didn't lay anything on Paul Ryan, which was appropriate. He said he called the president. It had every element in the book there. He said we got to end the partisan bickering. It did have a finality to it. It was simple. He didn't come out dragging his family around him, surrounded by them. He took it alone. Not in one, as I said, stage, right out there all by himself. I thought it was very well done.
Steve
began by congratulating the president, which was very important, saying he praised for the president's success. And there was a genuineness to his presentation that I haven't seen in his political moments. And this is so common that good and decent people, when they have to give a concession speech, that's when you find out more about who that candidate is. And this looks like a man who knows what he's going to do tomorrow. He doesn't look like someone who's lost. He doesn't look like someone who doesn't know how to go on with life without having this high office.
It looked to me like he had a 1,000-pound brick taken off his back. I mean, he was pretty confident and pretty smooth, knew exactly what he wanted to say and how he wanted to say it, like he had absolutely no pressure whatsoever.
If that guy who we just saw had found a way to run for president and actually present himself without taking all this polling information about, well, I'm going to have to say this, I'm going to have to say this, I'm going to have to say this, to knock off each one of these